Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how we can automate a NDA document generation template using Power Automate and SharePoint. So in this, we are going to need a Power Automate premium license because the action that we are using to populate the Word document template falls under the premium category. So we require one premium license. As I'm going to show this demo on my developer tenant, so I have that free 90 days trial for it. But if you are going to use it in a real time, then you will need a premium license to use that one. So the problem statement here is when we are creating NDAs for specifically for legal team where they are creating NDAs, so there might be a specific standard format for each company, right? So if you are doing it manually, then it will take a lot of time. Sometimes we change some information and the complete formatting of the Word document changes. So we can process it automatically. We can have one template, we can all the data, right? So the solution is to use a Power Automate to pull the data from the SharePoint list. So we will store the data from the SharePoint list only. So they just have to fill a form like thing. After they fill the form, the document generation will start behind the scene. It will create a template document for them. It will store that document in the SharePoint or any format you want. Also, you can send out that document using the email. So the complete process we can automate. We can also integrate the app role kind of thing, but we'll be specifically taking a look at how the document generation and template things works in this demo. And the goal is to streamline the process, then follow the consistent branding and reduce the manual effort. So let's talk about the template first. So this is the NDA template that I just downloaded from Google. So this is not just kind of anything I have created. So this is a standard NDA format where we have to specify the dates, then agreement timeline. Then the most important thing is the disclosing and receiving party. So this kind of templates you can have. For this, what we can do, we can just have these fields to be taken from the SharePoint list directly. So I'm going to tell you the data that I am getting. So first one is effective date. Then we have the text box for the disclosing and receiving party. Then we are going to take the terms and condition until date. So effective date and until date, that's we are going to take it from SharePoint. Then let me show you the SharePoint list as well. So this is the SharePoint list I have created. So if I click on new add item, it will open up a form where I am having the disclosing party location. Then we have the receiving party, their name and location. And for the dates, we have the effective date and agreement until date. So this thing, when we fill this, it will automatically put at the value in that document and it will create a document for us that we can send out in any email or any kind of approval if you want. So first you have to do the mappings on your NDA template. So you have to open that NDA template file on your application in the system. Then to map the fields, what you need to do, you need to go to developers tab. So if you are doing it very first time, then you might not see this developer tab. What you need to do, you go to files, then you have to click on the options, you go to customize ribbon, and then you will see this developer. So you have to check this one and then click on OK. So once you done this, the developer mode will be open for you. Then for the field mapping, what we need to do, we have to just select the field. So this field I have selected. So this is the effective date. Once you select it, you have the several options here. So currently I will be using only text field because whatever the dates I am having, whatever the text I am having is from SharePoint list. So I will use the text field for all of them. So you have to choose the second option. It says the plain text control. The first one is the rich text editor, but I don't want any HTML formatting for that. So I just go with the plain control for everyone. So once you select it, you will see the box around border. So that means the field is selected. Now we have to give a name. So once you've done this, go to properties and here you need to add a title and tag, but whatever title you put, the tag will automatically generate it. So for this, I have the effective date. And I will click on OK. If you want to change this, you just need to click on it and go to properties. You can change this. Then the second one, I have the name. So for this name, this I am assuming this is the disclosing party. So just click on that, click on this second option, go to properties. Then here the title will be disclosing party name. After that, located at. So this is the location, I guess. So I will select it, go to text, go to properties, and it will be disclosing party location. Similar for this receiving party as well. So for this, I will put, go to properties, then it will be receiving party name, and then I will select this input, and it will be receiving party location. After that, I'm not going to map each and every other field because this is just a demo and you can always map other field, but process is exactly same. So I'm just going to add one more fields for the TNC. So this is the agreement until date. So I will select this one. It's a text property and the agreement until. So whatever the label or whatever the title you specified here, it will be appear in a Power Automate. So click on OK. So I think we are done here. So effective date is mapped. So I think 6 or 7 fields we have mapped. Okay. Then you have to save this. So once you save, you have to store this template in the online. So for now, what I will do, I will just add that template in my document library of the SharePoint site. So here is my template. So I will just drag and drop to my SharePoint document library. So as you can see, the template has been uploaded. Now we can continue to the SharePoint list. So I will show you the list setting so that you can see every columns I have created. So these are the columns I have created. You can pause the video or take a screenshot of it if you want to have this demo created. So this kind of column, all are single line of text except effective date and the agreement until. So these are the dates picker fields. Then let's move to the Power Automate. So let's hit powerautomate.com and let's create a flow. So when we want to create a document, so whenever there is a new entry added in the list, we have to create a document and store in a SharePoint list, or we can send it out on email, whatever suits you. So for now, for the demo, I'm just going to create a flow. It will be automatic cloud flow when the document is created, when the item is created in the list. So I will just select this, configure a flow name to automate NDA generation. This is my flow name. Then let's hit create. Now here you need to select the site. I think I need to configure my connection. So here I will select my site as a demo site. The list name will be NDA list. So this is my NDA list where I am storing all the data. After that, I don't need to have this any kind of filter kind of thing here. Then there is a action that we need to use that says populate a document Word template. So just need to select the word online. Then if you go below, then you will see the option from the Microsoft Word Online actually, because you will see lots of option here. Let me just search by another word. Yeah, this one, Word Online. I will just make it as a favorite, so I don't need to go to store. So here we have the, as you can see, there is a diamond icon that says it's a premium connector, right? So this action we need to select populate a Word template. So if I click on it, so if you are doing this very first time, it will ask you for a trial. So for the developer environment or for the testing, you can start a free trial that lasts up to 90 days. So that's the same I did here. So once you do this, you have the location. So that's the location where the document template has been saved. So my site name is the demo site. So I will select that one. So it's not necessary that the NDA list and the document must be saved in the same site. It's not mandatory. There will be different. So if you have the templates for the another site and list in another site, that will perfectly fine. So I will select document library. So here is my document library where I've selected. So it's a document directly. So, and the file will be, it will appear directly. NDA template SharePoint docs. So once I select, see what happened. So as you can see, I will click on show all. As you can see, all the information from the Word document populates here. Let me zoom in a little bit. So all these labels I have mapped in my NDA template appear as a column here. Disclosed party location, name, effective date, and agreement. I think it's spelling mistake. It's until, but I spell it in unit. Okay, forget about this. So this one is the agreement until, not agreement unit. Okay. So what do we have to do? We just have to map the fields now. Now this is, I will select the first field, disclosure party location, and this is the column from my SharePoint list, disclosing party location. I will map everything. Then disclosing party. For the receiving party name, I will select receiving party and the location of that receiving party. For the dates, if you want to have it customized, because there are the multiple date format available like MDYY, then you can have it on your own. So for this, I want to use a custom formatting. So what I will do, just go to the expressions, write a formula, format date time. Then our time will be from the SharePoint list. So that is effective date, this one, comma, what is the format you want to. So I will use the MMMDD, comma, YY format. Or you can use the Populate to create expression. Similar way, I'm going to click on edit. Then for the agreement as well, the same format I will use. Just keep the change this agreement date. So this is my SharePoint column, not the one that I use in a document. So let me just cross check the, if I use this same name, I go to list setting. Then I have the agreement until, and if I hold on it, then the internal name is same. Okay, agreement, it says agreement until. Okay, then after that, there are two options. So if you are doing this in a real use case, right? So it's not the way like you created a template and you directly send it to your clients. So that's not how it's going to work. You have certain approval step. So there are two things. After this, you can store it in a SharePoint document library, send it to some approval kind of thing. After the approval, then send it to a client manually. But for this demo, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to save it in a SharePoint list directly and send it out an email without any approval. But yes, if you are going to use it in real time, the approval must be needed. So after that, how we can save this file in SharePoint? So we have the action for it, create file. So it's a standard connector. We are not going to use any premium one. So just click on create file. Save a site where you want to store the file. So the same site I will be using, the demo site. And here I want to save it in a, let's say, NDA's template. So this is my document library. If I show you here the site content, I have created a document library called as NDA template. So here I will be saving that file. Name of the file will be, so I will use the combination of receiving and disclosing party name. So disclosing party will be here, receiving party will be here. So in the case, in the organization, the disclosing party will be the same, that is our current company, but you can hard code this value in a Power Automate. And after that, the file format will be document. And the file content, so if you go to this expression, then you have to select the Microsoft Word document. So the action, the body of it. So once you select, it will pop up here. And then after that, if you want to send it out an email, you can do. Here we have the option send email. So just send an email from the Office 365 Outlook, not the Outlook. So once I select this, I think it will take some time. Don't know why. Let me just delete it and let's test this out first. So let me just save this and run a test. Click on test, manual, and I will click on test. So for this, I need to add one entry in my SharePoint list. So go to SharePoint list, click on add item. The disclosing party will be, let's say, SN Corporation. Disclosing party location will be, let's say, India. Receiving party will be, let's say, XYZ. And receiving party location will be New York, or let's say US. Effective date will be from the 14th April and agreement until, let's say, October 31st October. Okay, let's save this. So here I have added the data. Let's go to the flow and let's check the flow runs. Let me just hit save so it will trigger directly. So we don't have to wait. So as you can see, it's running. So it is succeeded. So now we can see the template in the NDA templates. So I guess there is an error. It says, okay, I think when I create file, it said DOCS, not DOCX. It must be .docx. I mistakenly added S instead of X. So let me trigger it again using the recent flow run, because as you can see, the file format is not supported. So document icon should be there. So I will just delete this one and then just click on test flow with the recent trigger. Click on test. The file is created. Let me just refresh this. So you can see the disclosing party underscore receiving party .docx. So let me just open it. So as you can see, let me just zoom this. So this is the information, like the effective date we have, then between disclosing party will be here, then location is India, then XYZ Technologies location is US. So all this information is filled here. Then another one we have the TNC. Let me check, where is it? Okay, this one. So as you can see, the October 31st, 2025. So this information we have put directly from the SharePoint list. Now what you can do, so as you can see, the detail are not that much highlighted. So what you can do, you can just modify the template or make it in a bold, or let's say you want to highlight using the yellow mark or gray mark, right? So you can do it. So the purpose of the demo is this one, how you can create and automate the document generation. Then The another thing I wanted to show you is how we can send it out email. So let me just edit the flow, and after this just click on action, send email. Okay, so the two will be, I will be using this account only. So let me just copy this email. And subject will be, let's say the test subject I will use like NDA document generated. The body will be high there, NDA document is generated. And here the disclosing party name, just a dynamic name I am going to put it, and receiving party will be, and after that we have to add attachment. So there are two options, you can directly navigate them to the document library to see this, or you can add it as an attachment. So whatever is up to you. So I have the document URL, and here we can see the path, this one. You can format this using HTML, you can add an anchor tag, so when they click on it, it will navigate them. So the body path will be the, I think it's a server relative path, not the full path. But yes, this is just an action that we have added. The template you can customize anytime. If you want to add it as an attachment, you just have to put a JSON structure for this one. So how you can do that? You just have to add an array. In that we have the object. In that first we have to pass the file name and then the contents. So let me just copy this directly, just to avoid some spelling mistake. Okay, this one is fine. Okay, for the name, this is the same file name that we have created. So what you can do, you can just directly click on this dynamic option. I think this is no dynamic content. Okay, no issues. I can just copy this exact file name that we have just created. So go here. Here we have this file name. I think it's not appearing. Let me check. Okay. Let me just try to save and refresh. So here the name will be disclosing party. I think we can directly select the receiving party dot docs, and the content is from the populate a word template. So the body of this. After this, importance, I don't think we have to change anything. Okay, let me just test it with the previous run. Let's click on save and test. So until it run, I'm going to open my inbox. So the test is running. As you can see, this the recent trigger. I think it says the template corporation is locked for I think the document is open somewhere. Okay, this one. Let me just try to test manually again. The document was open on my window, that's why it's not allowing me to run this. Let's test this once again with the new entry. So let me just add a new item. This closing party will be Ascent. Receiving party will be ABC Core. Effective date will be 14, agreement until 18. Save this. We'll wait for the run. So we'll wait for a minute or two to run this. As you can see, the run has been completed and I got a notification. So let me just open that email here. So you can see, hi there, NDA document generated, disclosing party and receiving party, and this is the relative URL. So as I told you, this is not the full path, this is the relative URL. So and the attachment is here. So if I click on it, let's see if it is in supported format or not. So as you can see, I can open that document and all the information is added here. So this is how you can generate a document template using this action. But yes, make sure that it's a premium connector and you will need a license that is around $15 per user per month. So yeah, you are going to have that license. So if you have any issue or any doubts at any point, you can just let me know in comments. Thank you.